Hello and welcome to Amateur Radio with W8CPT. Captain Don here. I'm going to sign into the chat. I thought I was already signed in. So give me a minute here. Alright, let me see here. So what I'm doing is I'm testing out the HAMRS Pro. I need to get my phone. I'll be right back. There it is. Wants to verify me in order to log in. Okay, so there we go. I'm testing out the HAMRS Pro rig control, and I'm going to chase some Pota. I don't know why I'm still not logged into the chat though. I guess I gotta hit continue. Now it wants me to scan my fingerprint. What the heck? You want my firstborn kid too? Trying to make it so I can see. Okay, there we go. How you doing, Greg? So I'm testing the HAMRS Pro app. So it's got rig control now. Let me get to this. So if you hit configure here, you've got to use FL rig to control it. So once you download FL rig, there's a link on the HAMRS website under documents on the top left for rig control. Once you get FL rig all working, then you these are default. So I just hit this retest connection and it said it was connected. So I have a log already started, December 1st hunt. And this is really cool. So it's showing my rig, except the band isn't right here. I don't know why it says 220 meters. Let's change that to 20. So we go down and we hit Pota spots, and we're on 20 meters, single sideband. You can hear me, right, Greg? Sorry about that. I should have asked you that. Hopefully you can hear me. See if you answer me before I check my YouTube channel, because it's no good if there ain't no sound on this. I was having issues with it. So oh, it is showing me live. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. I've got sound. So anyway, what's cool about this, let's go back to this, is I'm not sure what that is. Let me find a United States. Well, here's Alaska. Let's try that first, see if I can hear him yet. Couldn't hear him earlier. Cannot hear him. Okay, so let's go to... See, it's automatically changing the frequency when I hit rig. This guy we can hear. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this arrow here, and it's going to put it up there. And we're going to try to make a QSO with him. Whiskey 8 Charlie Papa Tango. QSL, I got you 5-9 here in Michigan.
QSL, you're over into the park. Thanks for the contract this morning, 7-3.
All right, thanks for activating. Have fun out there in 73.
So we got that one.
I go ahead and hit save. and it should be in my log now. And I'm new with this rig control stuff, so we're gonna see entries 1. There we go, and there it is. Cool.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. 7-3 Whiskey 4.
So now we're gonna see under spots if we can find somebody else we can hear. That was Georgia just now. Let's try Texas. So there's Texas. See if we can hear them. Not hearing anything yet. Can hear people calling him, but I don't hear him. So Texas isn't working today. Hey, let's try Florida. There we go. I can hear him. So we're gonna hit this arrow. Whiskey 8 Charlie Papa Tango. Good morning, Javier. You were 5'9" in Michigan. Thanks for activating. Have fun out there in 73. Alright, so there's another one. So we're going to hit save. And now we got 2. See if there's anything besides Florida and Texas that we didn't get. There's a Great Britain. Can't hear Great Britain. Not sure where this is. It's a double. It's a 2 for 2 people, but I can't hear them. That's a bummer. Then we've got, I'll try all of them. I'm just hitting rig, it's changing the frequency for me. And we're seeing if we can hear anybody. What do we got? We're at 326. Let's try 330. Try Italy. 333. Can't hear him. Let's try that one. Can't hear that one. And we got one more to try. This might be a net. Pretty sure that's a net. We can't hear that guy. But check this out. Now we can go up to 40 meters, and it'll change the radio. It'll do the bands too. It's pretty cool. So 40 meter. Let's find someone in the U.S. so I know I'm gonna hear them. Here's an Alabama. Let's try that. There we go. Here we go. Maybe. Oh, that's a bummer, Jamie. So far, it seems to be working okay. Alright, so now he's going to a different frequency, so we gotta see if there's somebody else we can chase till we see where he ends up. Here's a Kentucky. Charlie Papa Tango. Bunch of QRM washing over from another frequency. Okay, that's a park to park. Stand by. I'm gonna skip that one. There was one other one. So this is Ohio or Indiana. Probably too close to me. Oh, maybe he's just starting. Somebody's asking if the frequency's in use. Well, alright, I don't hear nothing on that one. Let's check the top and see if there's anybody new. Yeah. So, okay, let's try 10. This, I can't hear the guy real well. I'm gonna try all these on 10. Here we go.
Tango 42, Germany. Good morning, Robert, 555.
Looks like we might be able to do this one.
US Central Virginia. Now, QRZ.
Whiskey 8 Charlie Papa Tango.
For your way to CPC, lovely speaker, 590.
QSL, what is your call sign? Make sure I got it right here.
Hi, Donna. This is India. Whiskey 2, Mexico, Japan, Quebec. Over.
All right, that's who I thought it was. Thanks very much for the contact. You're 5'9" here in Michigan, so great little pipeline going there.
Roger that. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Who gets the
All right, so that one's Italy, I believe. So now we're gonna see what else we can get on 10 maybe.
Thank you, and have a great day.
Let's try this one. 330. I'm not hearing that one. This is Pennsylvania. Doubt I'm gonna hear Pennsylvania on 10. Nope. Yeah. That one's got somebody bleeding over. Alright, let's try this one. Man, Italy was just smoking through, but none of these other ones are. What do we got here? I don't even know. This one. So none of them are working. Let me check the chat, see if anybody's saying anything. Alright, nobody new in the chat. Alright, let's go back to 20. Back to 20. Oops, is that 20? Okay. And I'm gonna look for... Here's the Texas again. Let's see if we can hear them now. I can hear them. Lots of people calling him. And he's got a weak signal. I'm not going to try him. That one's got... Ooh. Are we hearing this one? guess not. Let's try France. Alright, Alaska. Not here in Alaska. Another France. Not hearing them. These green ones I've already got. So they turn green once you work them and log them. Can't hear that one. This is another Great Britain, England. Can't hear them. Here's another Texas. I'm not hearing him too well. Let's try this one. Nothing. We'll try this one. Nothing. Great Britain, Wales. Nothing. Here's another Italy. Whiskey 8, Charlie Papa Tango. What was the park number again, please?
Uniform Sierra 4512, US 4512, over.
All right, the spot had an Italy station on this frequency, so I've got to find you in the log here. Give me go ahead, just give me your call and I'll just type it in.
Roger, the call here is Kilo Charlie 1, November,
All right, I got Kilo Charlie 1, November, Bravo, India. And I'm sorry, one more time with your park number, please. QSL, I got you. 4512. You are a 5-7 in Michigan. Thanks for activating. Have fun. And 73. Okay, so I don't know if he was even spotted. 333. Let me see. 307. Yeah, so he's not even spotted. Is there a button where I can spot? That would be nice. How about in the log? Maybe there's a button in the log where I can spot him. Entries. Oh, just lets me edit. Huh. You would think you'd be able to spot right from your log. And I don't see a way to enter a spot on this page either. Oh wait, add spot. There it is. Add spot. I don't remember his call now. KC1. Them. I gotta find my log again. Ugh. That's why you need to have a pen and paper. Which I'm gonna have to grab. I see paper. Give me 1 second. Alright. So the call sign is C1 NBI, and his park was US 412. Okay, so now I gotta go back to Pota spots and then add spot put his call sign here. KC1 NBI. Frequency is correct. Park is US 4512. And then what else do we have here? And he was a 5'7" in Michigan. So I'm sending that spot. So let's see if it's there now. 14333. Still not showing up. Maybe when it refreshes it'll show up. Alright, so let's go and see if we can find any more. That's Texas. I'm not hearing that one well.
You guys are pretty close. K1, yes, Tomlin and Brooklyn. And Tomlin, he's Delaware. Francis is Delaware. Okay, swing back to you there, Fred. Very rad, get it right. Yeah, Maryland. WCH was in Delaware. Anyway, very good. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here, Glenn.
I don't think that's a Pota. Can't hear Alaska. M2 I already got. Here's a Florida. I already got that one. That one's not. Here's a KD5. Where's he at? Texas? Let's see if we can hear him. Nope. Can't hear that one. Here's another Italy. Alright, so I'm going to go back to 10 meter because that one was starting to open up, it seemed like. And I might get some far away Pota parks. See if we can hear this one. Can't hear him. I'm going to go off this frequency a little bit. Actually, I got to set this so it's not all green. There we go. And then I want to tune, because I haven't tuned on 10 meter yet. I'm surprised I got that other one. Alright, so now we're tuned. Go back here, see if we hear them. We don't hear them. So what we got here? We've got Pennsylvania. I'm definitely not going to hear on 10. Let's try this one. Just not getting them yet. I could hear this one, but I couldn't understand them. Yeah. Here. Whiskey 8 Charlie Papa Tango. QSL, this is Whiskey 8 Charlie Papa Tango. You are 5x3 in Michigan, QSL. All right, thanks for activating. Have fun out there in 73. All right, I got that one. Not sure where that is. That was hard to hear, but I got it. All right, let's see what else we got here. Anything new? That one I can't hear. That one I can't hear. That's not. That's QRM from low frequency. And so that's it on 10 meter. Let's see what we got for 20. See if we got some more states. Here's another Florida I didn't get. Let's try that one. He's too faint. I'm going to skip that one. Go back to Texas. Nothing. There you go, Colorado.
Roger, I got you 5-9 into North Carolina. Thank you for the activation this morning.
Whiskey 8 Charlie Papa Tango. Whiskey 8 Charlie Papa Tango. QSL, you're 5x8 in Michigan. Thanks for activating. Have fun out there in 73. Alright, we got Colorado. Try this Florida one again. I don't think I'm hearing one now. Yeah, I'm not hearing him that well. Oh, I just seen Alaska. Not here in Alaska. Here's a Georgia. Oh, we already got that one. And what do we got here? Great Britain, Texas, England. Nobody wakes up and does Pota early, I take it. Anyway, I wonder if I can add sharing my whole screen, and then I'll show you. How I actually upload them. Window. And it doesn't give me a choice to do the whole screen. Hold on a minute. Let me downsize Some of these, this might disappear, but thought there was a way to capture the whole screen, but I guess not. Let me double check on here. Audio input display capture, maybe? Automatic primary monitor. This might be it. That's showing you everything I'm seeing now, though. But let's see. There's HAMRS. So we pull up HAMRS. Yeah, that ain't working. I gotta shut that off. Hold on a minute. Get rid of that. Where's remove? There it is. Okay, so let's just go back to somebody's whistling here. We'll go back to here, and we go to logbooks, and then I should be able to download an export ADIF file. You're not seeing where I'm saving it, but I am. I'll make a new folder too. Let me make a new folder. Come on. Oh, there we go. New folder. I gotta make a log folder. This is a new laptop. And by the way, this laptop is a better laptop than that $80 Micro Center one. I think it's like $299, and it has the 12-volt charging like that Micro Center laptop does. Alright, so December 1st hunt, I saved that there. So now I should be able to pull up this and show you guys how I do it on QRZ at least. So let's do that. I'm not sure if... So I'm going to shut off the HAMRS now. And I'm going to add Google. And it should pop up. I guess Google isn't gonna pop. Come on, really? Not great at this program yet, obviously. But, man, this Google should show up. I got it now. Wow, it ain't gonna work. Let me try adding it again. I don't know why it's not showing up. I got one that says Google and I added before. Window capture. Create new. There it is. Alright, so there's Google. I'm going to go to QRZ. And then I go into my logbook. And then right here under book, your book number, click on that and hit import from ADIF file. Then you choose the file. You're not actually seeing the file, but I am looking for it and using it. Okay, so there's the file. And then I hit import. And if all goes well, they'll show up here and they won't be in green. The ones I just made. There they are. So it's United States, Austria, United States, Italy, and 2 more United States. So I got Italy and Austria. That was pretty cool. And now I make sure I upload them to Logbook of the World by doing this. That's my fingerprint. There we go. Now that's uploading them to Logbook of the World from QRZ. Assigning 6 records. And there we go. Now they're going to be green on here. And that tells me I uploaded them to Logbook of the World. So now I need to go back to here so I can see the chat. Oops. Did I just close that out? No, I didn't close it out. I just minimized it. Alright, so there we go. So that's a preview of the HAMRS Pro logging. And let me see here. I'm going to get rid of this window capture. Okay, what happened to the... Oh, I gotta slide this down, okay. And then we want HAMRS back. But this one is not going away. It must be... Oh, window capture 2, there we go. Alright, so we're back at the HAMRS here, but there we go. That's basically how it works. And that rig control is pretty cool. You can go through hunting Pota pretty fast. It's going to be helpful when you're actually activating Pota, because... Oh! WB2 YZG. Greg, how you doing?
In the log while we were sitting here, and you were heading 6 for the long.
All right, yeah, I gotta get your call in here now. Let me see here. Say your call again, please.
Whiskey Baker 2, Yankee Zulu Golf.
All right, I got it. Whiskey Baker 2, Yankee Zulu Golf. Add QSO. But I gotta change the frequency on here, I think. Yeah. Alright, that was cool. You surprised me. I'm like, hey, that's somebody's calling me.
Yeah, I'm watching the video and saw you pausing there for a minute. The frequency was clear, and I heard you loud and clear, so great.
Alright, well, I got you in the log, and thanks for the contact. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I was just getting ready to end it. Yeah, you popped in here. That was awesome. All right, I will catch you later on, Greg, and maybe on the ISS later if you're gonna go out there in the cold.
Yeah, we was out a couple times yesterday. It's a good passion, so you might catch me on there.
All right, sounds good. I'll catch you later on. Whiskey 8 Charlie Papa Tango, clear.
73. Baker 2, Yankee Zulu Golf.
Alright, Greg, that was cool. Surprised me. I heard my call sign. I'm like, wait, what's going on? But anyway, okay, so I think I pretty much showed how this rig control works on this HAMRS. It's pretty cool. If you're not using it, you might want to give it a shot. Seems to work pretty well. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the video, and I will catch you guys later. Thanks for watching Amateur Radio with WACPT, Captain Don.